And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Welcome back and a happy Friday to you, East Texas. Here's a live look from atop the station showing that we've got partly cloudy skies out there right now. Those temperatures steadily warming up. We're already sitting at about 76 degrees with winds a little breezy from the southwest at about 14 miles an hour. And statewide, not looking at much going on. A little bit of cloud cover as you head towards central Texas. And then, of course, those scattered clouds right here into our portion of the state, but dry nonetheless and warm. We're looking at temperatures at 80 in Houston, 78 in Austin, and lots of 70s pretty much statewide, including right here into East Texas. Most of us are into those 70s right now, but we are going to be looking at 80s later on this afternoon, likely in that 80 to 83 degree range for most of us. And then as we go into tonight, we'll look for temperatures to fall into the upper 50s to lower 60s. So a similar start to our Saturday as what we saw earlier on this morning. As we look here at the next 7 days, that normal high is about 68. We're looking at temperatures roughly 10 to 15 degrees above average, even as we go through the end of this week, even into next week. And as we look here at what we're seeing for you with those lows, those are going to be well above normal by up to 20 degrees here. Those lows will be in the 60s. Normally this time of year, we'll be looking at 40s. So nice mild starts to our days. And we're going to be looking at rain returning to the forecast as we head into next week. So a very high likelihood that we're going to be looking at widespread rainfall, finally looking at some beneficial rains here across most of the Lone Star State. And that will happen mainly as we get into the middle and end of next week. Right now we have it at about a 50% coverage, but as details become clearer, that certainly could go higher as we go through next week. As we look here at those rainfall totals over the next 7 days, it shows some heavy totals out there, 2 to 4 inches, and that's going to be towards the end of that 7-day period. And again, we could be talking about some drought-busting rainfalls as we get into next week. So some great news there. Those wind gusts going to be a little elevated as we go through the day today, and then they'll continue as we head into tonight, and then likely continuing again as we head into the day on Saturday. As far as that forecast for us today goes, looks like a lot of sunshine, 82 degrees with that breeze from the south. Tonight, we'll look for lows to fall to about 62 degrees under partly cloudy skies. And that spotlight game takes us to Lions Stadium in Henderson as Athens takes on Gilmer. 7 p.m. later on this evening. Looks mostly clear with temperatures in the 60s. And then that game of the week takes us over to Mount Vernon as they take on Gladewater, also at 7 p.m. with similar conditions, mostly clear skies and temperatures in those 60s. Your 7-day forecast here is showing that we've got dry weather here through your weekend, and then we'll start to see those rain chances creep back in as we head into next week, along with, of course, those temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above average. And as we look at Deep East Texas, looks like a lot of the same. We're going to be looking at dry weather here the next few days, and then we'll be looking, of course, at those rain chances easing back in as we head into next week. And as always, for more on that forecast, you can visit us at ketk.com.